Hey guys, it's Ben the Coin Geek at Old Pueblo Coin, and today I have a little bit of a consumer affairs alert for y'all, and something that I think is kind of some good clickbait. Before there was clickbait, there was numismatic news, and there's this article right here on the front about how APMEX is launching the bullion card, right? So you got the bullion card that offers instead of cash back, you're getting bullion back when you spend money. So I had to read the article and see what's going on here, and of course they're offering to you basically the same thing that most credit card companies offer to you, which is to say we're going to give you rewards back for using our card, and but instead of being able to redeem it for your airline miles, you can get bullion back, right? So I just need to talk to you about this a little bit because I want to actually explain to people how credit cards work. I know this sounds stupid maybe, but people really honestly don't know because they've been taught by society that you should really use these things. They're fantastic for you. So let me take you back in time to the old Pueblo Coin time machine, to Mr. Coinman, the original founder of this company. And up until 2004, we did not take credit cards. Let that sit in. 2004. The only reason we started taking credit cards was because of the Wisconsin quarter, which we announced and found through our shop. Our customer found it. We announced it to the world, and we were getting so many orders, it just made sense to just have a credit card machine, and you'd hang up the phone and you'd pick the phone right back up and take another order. It was really insane. And so we got a credit card machine just to be able to process things quickly. There is one thing that happened every time between the time he started that store and the time 2004 rolled around. You would get these guys coming in, knocking on the, say, hey, come on in. You should be using a credit card machine. We're going to sell you our credit card machine. Here's our credit card machine. Because, and here's the because, consumers will spend 25% more than if you accept just cash or card or cash or check. And this has been shown over and over and over and over and over again. And I know you are the exception. Right? They have the biggest buildings in the world. It's like the guys that go to the casino and never lose, right? You are the exception. You use credit cards responsibly. So let me explain two things. First of all, where does that 3 or 4% come from right away, right? If they get 3 or 4%. So the credit card companies, right? The credit card company is here, and this is you, and this is the business over here. That's the business, right? And so you're going to go ahead and you're going to spend money with me over here, but then the credit card company is usually going to get something along the lines of 3% from me for processing the fee, and then they're going to give you that 3% back over here, right? My art just got better than ever. So it's this triangle of, what do I want to call this? The triangle of greed? The Bermuda Triangle, because your money just disappears. That's what happens, right? So if you go through any credit card, any company that does like APMEX, for example, and you look at their price points, they're going to go ahead and have a price point for just wire, right? Or they're going to have more of a credit card transaction, and it's going to cost more. So it's going to cost more because the credit card company is getting a fee. Now, this is not the main point. Now, that is as someone who has a small business, that is why originally we wouldn't take cards. We didn't take cards because Mr. Coinman wanted to save y'all 3%, or actually the 25% that you're going to spend. He actually just wanted to go ahead and not pay them the 3%. Like he had a moral objection to giving them money for doing nothing, right? So I understand where he's coming from. But let me explain to you what happens with these credit card companies. Right, so at 3%, so if you spend $100,000, right, and you get back $3,000 in your bonuses, you just spent something like an extra $18,000 more than you would have to get that $3,000. Let's say you're a super uber conservative consumer and you only spend an extra 5%. You're still losing money. And the psychology here is really fascinating because, like, when my wife and I, when we go on vacation, we call vacation money. Like it's not real money. It's just vacation money. You know, you're just throwing the $5 bills around like it's nobody's business. And so this is kind of the same concept. You spend money differently when you use a credit card than you would when you're just spending your cash out of hand, right? So realize that I'm telling you this, and it goes against my own best interests, right? Because I think that this is important for people to understand that they're getting hoodwinked all the time by these companies. You want to know who has stress in life? People with debt, people with credit card debt. You want to know which consumers don't? The people who don't have credit card debt. That's right. That's like you have a different stress point in life. My favorite part from the article here is the CEO says, the bullion card was created to help people bolster their portfolios without a single thought. Without a single thought. Let that sink in, because that's exactly how credit cards are designed, right? So there's these new micro credit card companies out there like Klarna. So they come to the business like me. They say, hey, you got to take Klarna, and they will show you in their books how the consumer spends 40% more. 40% more. And so that's why when you see the guy who's just selling t-shirts online or through Etsy or whatever, they're taking Klarna now because they want the extra money. It's to the business's benefit to get the extra money. So I don't consider most credit card companies to really be a consumer advocacy place. I don't think that they are what you would call a fiduciary. Easy for you to say, Ben. Fiduciary. Like they are not having your, as the consumer, your best interest in mind. Listen, I'm telling you this because I would fall for this. The younger version of me. Are you kidding me? I get free bullion? Free bullion? It's only free, folks, after you've paid for it. It's only free after you've paid for it. So anyway, if you want to, go ahead and sign up. Join the APMEX credit card team. You know, by all means, if you're already living that lifestyle, whatever, change it up a little bit, right? Get some bullion instead of there's air miles. I'm sure that your wife won't mind. You know, I just want to let everyone understand and realize that when you're doing that stuff, you're not making money. You're losing money. All right? So it's the opposite of when your wife says she saved money at a sale. She didn't save money. She spent money. And you know what I'm talking about. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Ben the Coin Geek. You can subscribe by clicking on the owl button in the corner and watch more videos on the right side of the screen. Thanks.